Hi everyone, I'm Jillian DeCuffa and I'm the athletic trainer at Sandwich High School and STEM Academy. Today we will be discussing concussions and the school's policy on concussions. First, I'm going to talk to you about what a concussion is. A concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury. It is caused by a blow to the head, a fall, or an object hitting you in the head. There are two different types of concussions. A counter concussion is when the opposite side of the brain is affected by the impact. Coup is when the brain is affected under the site of impact. Some signs and symptoms that characterize a concussion are headache, nausea, vomiting, blurred or double vision, sensitivity to light or hearing, dizziness, feeling fatigued, out of it, or in a fog. Not all concussions require a loss of consciousness to be diagnosed a concussion. Only 10% of concussions result in a loss of consciousness. Some athletes can return from a concussion quickly. Other athletes suffer from what is called post-concussion syndrome. This is a concussion lasting longer than 7 days and it is chronic. Symptoms for post-concussion syndrome include chronic fatigue, memory loss, irritability, chronic headaches, sleep difficulties, and more emotional and irritable than usual. Second impact syndrome is a syndrome that occurs when an athlete returns to play after the first concussion is not healed. The second blow to the head may be minor, but because the first concussion is not healed, it can cause severe disability. Oftentimes, an athlete may walk off the field on their own power, but quickly after, severe symptoms occur. Some of these symptoms might be seizure, loss of breathing, loss of consciousness, and oftentimes requires an airlift to the hospital. I recommend that you watch this short video on second impact syndrome. One of my good friends was affected by second impact syndrome and it has affected his life forever. Concussion management begins with baseline impact testing. Impact testing evaluates your memory, reaction time, quickness, processing speed, and concussion symptoms. The impact testing tool helps return athletes to play safely. The impact test measures your baseline test scores with your post-concussion test scores, and it requires that your post-concussion test scores meet your baseline. All students participating in school athletics are required to take the impact baseline test prior to beginning athletics. Any athlete who is suspected of having a concussion will be removed from play and is not permitted to return to play that same day. If the athlete is referred to a physician, a clearance from the physician is required before the athletic trainer permits the athlete to return to play. Once an athlete is suspected of a concussion, the athletic trainer will perform an initial assessment. The athlete will then take a post-concussion impact test. Once the athlete is asymptomatic for 24 hours or has a clearance from a physician, they will be able to start the 6-step return to play protocol. The first step of the 6-step-wise process is no activity. The second step is light aerobic exercise. The third step is sport-specific training. The fourth step is non-contact drills. The fifth step is full contact drills. The sixth step is full gameplay, which is complete return to play. The 6-step process should be monitored by the athletic trainer, and once the athlete completes the 6-step process, the athlete will be permitted to return to play. Each step is separated by 24 hours. If the athlete suffers any symptoms in one of the steps, they will wait 24 hours and drop back to the previous step until they can complete the step with no symptoms. Please reference the Sandwich Public Schools concussion policy and the Massachusetts concussion state law. Thank you for watching this short video on concussions. If you have any questions or concerns, please email me at jdecuffa@sandwich.k12.ma.us.